Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. We have just completed the second installment of the block sliding puzzle, and now we're heading up to check out the door that it opened. Since we pushed that block down, we can get across this little bridge now, and the door that opened is over here in the southwestern corner of the second floor. So this allows us to go, we're on the second floor of the courtyard now. The first thing we want to do is take care of this ice warrior over here. Thankfully he didn't see me, or he would have started throwing his stuff at me. So let's make our way over here on this broken wall. There's two ice warriors on this side. I like to deal with these with my sword, mostly because if you take care of one with the ball and chain, then the other one will pretty much hit you while you're, still recovering from that throw. So that takes care of those guys without too much trouble. Let's pick up the red rupee that he left behind and the blue rupee. And now we can use our claw shot to get over this little piece of wall and through another door that we couldn't get to before. This is still on the second floor. We actually momentarily went up to the third floor when we used the claw shot. So let's break this ice here and give us a target that we can shoot back up to. Okay, so we need to be doing more of these moving chandelier platform things. Let's get on here. And that sucked. Thought I was locked onto it, but I guess not. Alright, there we are. Now, I can't see. Okay, so we jump across, and jump across one more time to get to this chest here, which contains a small key, so that's obviously going to be useful. Go through the door that's located next to the chest. We've actually been in here before. If I'm not mistaken, this is the room that we were just in, the sliding block puzzle, and it is. So we need to head back pretty much exactly the same way that we just went before. We need to jump off on this side, actually. And then go across this bridge, and we pretty much just went in a little small circle here. So now that we're back out on the second floor of the courtyard, Link kind of like walks through that door. It's kind of weird. But, okay, no, actually this isn't where we need to be going. I kind of had a brain fart there. There's a lot of backtracking in this dungeon, and unless you know your rooms, like, really well, then that'll happen a lot in this place. There's just so many doors and different ways to go. We actually want to be going back south there, and back out to this big ice room. Let's take care of these mini freezers one more time, just because it's fun to use the ball and chain like this. Alright. What about you four? You want some? Oh, he ran away. Come on, get back here. Alright, there we go. And there's actually a locked door over here on the west side, which will take us into another room we haven't been to before. There's a lot of rooms in this place, but they're all pretty much connected. So, as you might be able to see on the map, this room is actually connected to another room that we've been to before. It's actually that big spiral room, and we need to take care of these guys, or else they're going to cause us a lot of trouble. Oh man, it's that one over there on the side. They have incredible reach. It's just insane how far their breath goes. Alright, now let's take care of this one that's on this side. No, you don't. Alright, and then take care of these four. Alright, so now there's some blocks over here on this side that we can push, and this will open up our link to that spiral room that I was talking about. As you can see, this is where the freezers were in the cage. There's the cannon. And we need to actually be going through this north door. Basically, our goal from this point on in the dungeon is to get a cannonball into that cannon right there. And we can use that in order to destroy this freezer, which will let us get into that room over there, which is where the bedroom key is held. So let's make our way over to the west here, and that little bit of preparation that we did the first time we entered the spiral room is actually going to come into play now. Since we pushed that block down and opened up this bridge, we can actually take a cannonball in here. And of course we have to use this stupid little lever thing. There we are. Go through the door. That still bugs me. Link can't just set it down, open the door, and then pick it back up to go through. I mean, they had to install this just because of their... just because they were too lazy to make that simple little animation, But, whatever. So we carry our cannonball up here, Very slowly, I might add. And we want to get it up into this room, because that will lead us out to the cannon, but we can't, you know, we can't throw it up there or anything. So that's what this cannon over here on the west side is for. So let's put it in here, and we can rotate our cannon around. Let's get our bombs out while that's going. Alright. So now whenever we fire the cannon this time, it's not actually gonna, like, destroy anything, it just gets it into that room over there. So we can climb up these little blocks here, and we're about to our destination. We just gotta use another one of these annoying contraptions. Thankfully this one's actually down on the correct side this time, so we only have to do one thing with it. Alright, now we can come out into the courtyard and get our cannonball over here. And our goal is complete, pretty much. All that's left to do is to actually fire it at that freezer over there. I mean, like I said in an earlier part, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to talk about while this is going on. I mean, I've already explained, you know, the stuff that we need to be doing. It's just the actual taking the time to get it there. So in between, I'm kind of at a loss for what to say. And as we fire this cannon, it then destroys that freezer, and we can finally get to that door. You wouldn't be able to do that with the ball and chain, not by a long shot, because you have to climb up a ladder to get there, and he'd pretty much freeze you before you even got close. So, that's why you had to do all of that. Because technically, we could have actually gotten here, like, the second time we entered the courtyard if that freezer wasn't up there. So now we climb the ladder, and we have to take care of his little offspring here. That one over there is just kind of enjoying the view, I guess. Just kind of looking out over the courtyard. Sorry, but I have to end your existence. Alright, now we can finally get to this room over here in the northwestern corner of the second floor. And this can be a little annoying. This is one of the more annoying rooms of the dungeon. Of course, you know, it makes sense because it's pretty much the last place we're going to go. So we're in here. This sort of reminds me of like a church sanctuary, pretty much, with like the pews everywhere. And these icicles up here are actually all Ice Warrior enemies. If you time it out just right, you can actually destroy some of them before they fall. I got those two at once, actually, which is pretty neat. Alright, let's get this one. The ones back here are easy to deal with, but all of these pretty much fall at the same time, like no matter where you're standing, so... See, I mean, that one way back there in the corner fell. Thankfully, I got those two. But we have to pretty much deal with these on their own. And you can hide behind these things, and the ball and chain will actually take out the church pews or whatever, but the downside to that is it actually decreases your cover a little bit. Now they're all pretty much on me. Alright, got that without taking damage somehow. Okay, so now let's take cover behind these things. And we can take out this one with the ball and chain. Ooh. See, that's what I was talking about, using the ball and chain as a shield. It's actually useful in quite a lot of ways in this place. Alright, so this guy's just by himself. Let's take him out the old-fashioned way. And that takes care of all the Ice Warriors in this room. I usually at least take damage at some point in that room, but I guess it just went pretty well this time. So we can open the door and finally claim the bedroom key. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not another food item. Nope, it's the bedroom key. This will let you gain access to the bedroom that houses the mirror shard. Alright, finally. Phew, we finally found the key. That sure took a while, but that mirror shard is as good as ours. Indeed it is, Midna. So, we basically are pretty much done with this place now. All that's left to do is to travel onward to the bedroom chamber. Let's just make our way out of here. Oh, you safe, I drink husband's soup, feel much better, so I come find you. You found key, Good, good. Bedroom right above us. I take you there. Okay. So, how's it going? You a little cold out here? Do you not have any arms? Like, what's the deal with that? Or are they just, like, inside that blanket? Is that like a blanket coat? You know, okay, enough of the conversation. You're boring. Anyway, where we're wanting to go is right up here on this ramp, and the timing has just worked out so perfectly because we're here at the door and we're at 10 minutes. So in the next part, we'll head into the bedroom and get our mirror shard. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.